Hey guys, in this video I'm going to take you through some stretching and mobility work on your mat. So all you need is a mat, or even if you're just seated on a comfortable floor surface, that will be fine too. So go ahead and start seated just like I am with the legs crossed. Hip bones are connected to the earth. And we're going to start with some breaths, moving the arms. So inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Good. Now let's take the head side to side. Keep your hands out so that your fingertips are resting lightly on the mat. That gives you a little bit more length with the stretch. So it doesn't matter what pace you're going at here. Just follow your breath, follow what feels good in your body. Last one here. Good. All right, let's take a twist over to the right side, pressing against the leg, lifting your spine and then twisting to the back. And let's bring it over to the other side. Pushing against the leg, always keeping the spine nice and long with our twists. We'll do one more on each side. Lengthen and then turn, look back over your shoulder. And then the last one over on the left side. Great. Now open your chest, reach your hands to the back so that you're lifting your chin and your chest upwards. And then round, bring your hands to the front. Open the chest, hands come back. Hands forward, round your back. Inhale, open the chest, lengthen here. Exhale, round, curve the spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale, round. All right, sit back up, roll the shoulders back a few times. Always keep that breath flowing. Don't hold your breath at any point. All right, we're gonna go back to the neck here. This time, you can take the added gentle pressure of that top hand. So we're still extending the other arm out to the side. And then use that hand if you'd like for gentle pressure pushing down. Switch sides. If it doesn't feel good for you to apply this gentle pressure, then just bring your other hand back down like we did before. Let's do one more on each side. And then finish over on that second side. Good. Take some nice full circles with the head, going all the way around. Go at whatever pace you like here. And after you've done like 2 or 3 circles, you can change direction. And then we'll come back to center. Hopefully by now you feel a little bit looser in the neck, the shoulders, since we've done some movement there. So now let's take some time to focus on the legs and the hip flexors. We're going to come into a butterfly sit. So the bottoms of the feet are together. You can hold onto the feet and then just start to move your legs. Move the knees up and down. Doesn't have to be big or forceful, just trying to loosen up a little bit. Breathing nice and deeply. All right, now keep the legs still. Hold on to your feet and just gently come forward. I want you to keep your gaze down towards your feet or the floor right in front of your feet rather than tucking your head in. So we're just keeping a nice neutral neck position. If you want to apply a little bit of pressure to the legs using the elbows here, you can get a little bit deeper from that. Now, if you'd like, you can let your neck hang down, rounding into it. And then roll up one vertebrae at a time so that your head comes up last. Awesome. All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a bigger triangle here, or sorry, a diamond. I know my shapes, I swear. All right, so now we have a bigger diamond with the legs. And you can either have your hands reaching towards your ankles, maybe at your feet, but start with a nice straight spine. And then we're gonna go into it. So this time your head can come into that diamond shape. Just relaxing down. And then same thing, roll it up. Good. Now take your legs out in front of you and shake them out. So just really loosening the legs, letting them move, releasing any tension in the muscles here. And then let's find a nice straight spine. So make sure you're sitting on your sit bones, keeping that back straight, roll your shoulders back, and then take your hands to the side. And we're gonna just move the feet. So flex as much as you can, and then point. So pointing is bringing the toes down, and you should feel that all the way through your feet, your ankles, and you're engaging all the muscles in your legs at the same time. And then just keep going with that point and flex. You don't have to have your heels come up off the mat. You can keep them down, but if it just naturally happens that your heels come up, that's fine, as long as you're keeping your legs straight. Now keep your feet glued together, and we're gonna make circles. Hands can either be at the sides or on the legs. Now take your circles the other way. Check your posture, make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall. And then let's finish with the feet pointed. Take your arms up overhead. Really feel this lengthen here. So you should be in like a perfect L shape. And then fold forward. Here's where you can really use your breath in a stretch. So as you inhale, think about lengthening longer. And then when you exhale, see if you can go down into your stretch a bit further. One more breath here, full inhale and full exhale. And let's bring it up slowly, shake it out, give your legs a moment to relax without engaging the muscles. And then we're gonna do with flexed feet. Try to keep your heels down on the mat because we don't wanna be like forcefully hyperextending the legs. So keep that in mind. Flex as much as you can, but keep the heels down on the mat. And then we'll scoop up and reach forward. So remember, it really doesn't matter how far you can go as long as you are keeping the form and you're still feeling a stretch. So if you're here and you feel that good stretch, that's totally fine. If you're way past your feet, like all the way down on your legs, that's also totally fine. This is where I am, so this is how it looks over here. Remember to use the breath like we did. So inhale is to lengthen, And then exhale is bringing you down. Stay for one more breath here. And then let's shake it out. Good. All right, we're gonna go into a straddle. So sitting with the legs all the way out. If you need to modify, if you're not able to sit in a straddle like this, you can do it with one leg at a time. Just make sure that you switch the legs. So when we're going over to one side, make sure you're going to the straight leg. Okay, so you're not going like this. So get into your straddle or your modification. If you are modifying, I want you to have your right leg straight because we'll go to the right first. And just start to feel this position. So we do want to have our legs straight all the time. Your knees should be pointing upwards towards the ceiling. So it's really important that your knees don't start rolling like your hips and your knees come this way. And then you also shouldn't have your knees pointing to the back because that means you're probably not sitting up straight. And we want to sit up straight. So engage here. You can keep your feet pointed like I am, or if you want to flex, either one is fine. So we're going to go over to the right side. Take the arms up and over. So when you stretch this way, you should feel a stretch along the side of the body as well as in the legs. Then turn so that you're facing your leg and then stretch again. So staying on the same side. Good, come on up. And then we'll go over to the left side. If you need to switch your leg that's bent, if you're doing a modification, go ahead and do that now. And then go over to the left side. For me, as long as I stay open, I feel that really nice stretching here. Turn towards your leg and then go down. And then come back up. We're gonna go to the middle. So if you're not able to sit in the straddle, for this one you can actually, if you need to bend your knees, try to sit with both legs out because if you have one leg bent, then it's just not gonna quite even out. But do what works for you. Let's take a big stretch up and then start to come forward slowly. As long as you can. Don't let yourself drop. Ugh. And then when you can't hold yourself up anymore, then just release down to the ground. And you have a lot of options here. So you might be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, or you might be laying all the way down. And I like to just kind of play with my feet positions here, doing a little point and flex, but still keeping those leg muscles engaged. Maybe reach out to the toes, out to the feet. And then bring yourself up. Let's bring those legs back in. Just release here. Give your legs a rest. We don't need to engage them at all. All right, and then for the last few things, we're gonna come up onto our knees. So first, I want you to be sitting on your feet. So feet should be together, but your heels can come apart to sit there. If you want to sit on a block, you can put it between your feet and sit on the block as well. So just try to come into that position, sitting up nice and straight here. Roll your shoulders back, just breathe a little bit. And then let's take the arms up and lean over to one side. So hands are together. Try to bring your arms against your ears. And then take the bottom hand down to the mat. And here we can go into a deeper side stretch. release. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So arms up, hands together, and then just take that slight bend over to the side. Keep breathing. Try to keep lengthening. And then drop the bottom hand and go into that deeper side bend. And then let's come on up. Awesome. All right, stay on your feet. I'm just gonna turn. Because now we're going to bring our hands behind us. If you want your fingers facing in, you can do that, or you can have fingers facing out. Part of it just depends on what feels better for your arms and your shoulders. And then we're gonna push the chest, let the head drop back. Come up, and then go right into a child's pose here. We'll keep the knees together just so we stay in the same position with the legs. Come on up, and we'll do it again. So open the chest, support yourself with your hands, and let your head drop back if you can. And then bring it up, come forward into that child's pose. And then roll yourself up slowly. Go as slow as you can. Take the head up last. Open the shoulders. And you've done it. That was our video for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out more of my videos here on my YouTube channel. Thanks.